What's good, family, and welcome to Enjoy the Journey. I am your host, Devontae Lamont, and today I have with me the Hasani Vibez, aka Mr. Thanksgiving, who is an artist, he is an author, he is an actor, he is all things creative, and I am glad that he is here to enjoy the journey. What's good, man?
What's going on, man?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm so blessed and so grateful to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. This
Thank you
means
for
so
having
much to
me.
me. First off,
Look,
if y'all don't notice the outfit, we twinning.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Yeah.
twinning. First off, I love your style.
Man,
I love
thank
the
you so
style.
much. You
So, have
too.
are you into fashion?
I'm into fashion. I'm into it all. Like fashion is an art form in
Uh
itself.
huh.
I love expressing myself.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Because I love the way you dress. I
Thank
was
you.
I was studying you and watching, and I was like, this dude has a dope style.
Thank you. So
And I think that goes on to your creativity,
Mhm.
because I feel like you are all things creative.
Mhm.
So let's just jump straight into this
Let's
because
do
I
it.
got some questions. I want to
Yeah.
know. So first of all, you have a new album called Grounded in Gratitude.
Yes.
Tell me about the new album.
So the new album is my first saxophone-led album. Um, it is truly I don't like it is truly just a jazz combo mixed with a holiday, you know what I'm feel.
Yeah.
And as you know, Mr. Thanksgiving. I know we're gonna
Yeah.
get into that a little bit.
Let's jump
Let's
into
jump
it.
into
We
it.
got time.
Okay,
so,
let's do it.
So listen,
Mhm.
you are known as Mr. Thanksgiving.
Right,
And
right.
we just had a conversation. Where did that come from, Mr. Thanksgiving?
So that came from me literally being a Thanksgiving baby. A baby made from love, a baby made and born on Thanksgiving. My mother ate the turkey and I literally came out 1 a.m. that next day,
Wow.
Thanksgiving.
So your mama ate the turkey and just
Look,
dropped you on out.
Hey, come on. It was time. It was time. So
Sorry.
that literally happened and then I realized after I realized the power that I can sing and growing up in church and singing and that I can make my own music, I started being like, because throughout my life, especially as a kid, I've always felt that Thanksgiving has been skipped over as far as acknowledged as a holiday.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, Michael Jackson gonna rock out with Thriller.
Period.
And we know Mariah. I said, Mariah, please just wait one more month.
Just wait one more month, Mariah.
November 1st, she on it.
Oh, November 1st. She started October 31st.
Right, she actually does start October 31st, and I love it. I'm grateful, but I'm learning so much from her. You know what I'm saying? So I realized I'm like I can create this whole genre of music for Thanksgiving. So now it's just like I don't want to hear people when they say, "Oh, we don't have no Thanksgiving music." I got it for you, Mr. Thanksgiving. We coming.
Mr.
It's okay.
Thanksgiving's coming through.
Yeah, you feel me?
Let's talk about that because I love what you said. We hear themed music all the time.
Yeah.
For love,
Mhm.
for the holidays, for Christmas, for Easter. You know, he got up.
Come
I mean,
on.
there's a theme for everything. But
Everything.
when you get to Thanksgiving and at the time of filming this, we just got out of the Thanksgiving
Literally.
holiday.
Yeah.
And you're right. It does automatically kind of go from Thriller to I don't
Bruh.
want a lot for.
And I'm
When it
like,
come on, it's all right.
all right, okay. And so
Alright.
I felt like a Grinch because everybody in my household knows. I'm like, hey, put that Christmas tree. Let's wait till we could just wait 2 days or a day after
So
Thanksgiving.
it's beef in your house.
Oh, it's beef with anybody I know. If you got a Christmas tree or something up in November, come on. Like, hey. And so I'm getting it in a thing now, and I'm grateful for the past 5 years I've been building this, and people understand like this is my biggest year now. Like my biggest time of the year is Thanksgiving. My streams go up, everything goes up. So I'm just grateful to God. We're building it. We're doing it.
You are building it. And so, like you say, you're doing Thanksgiving music, which is not common. But what I am learning is you have built a stage and a platform that was not there. And that is history.
That's right.
That
Thank
is,
you
and
so
I think
much.
that's why Hasani Vibez, who you are, has made it to this level because you picked a lane that I've never heard anyone pick
Come on.
and take it to the top. So, Grounded in Gratitude is
Yeah.
the first saxophone album.
Yeah.
But you are not just a saxophone player. You sing, you
Sing.
perform. Let's get into
Yeah.
it. So
Let's talk about it.
let's talk about it. Like Grounded in Gratitude
Mhm.
was specifically your saxophone music.
Yeah.
But tell me how you got to that because you have so many different areas of music.
definitely.
How does all that tie into Mr. Thanksgiving?
Yeah, okay. So Wow, like I'm about to announce this kind of on the podcast. I just reviewed my albums so I could be able to remember.
Right.
I have over 16 albums out right now.
16.
16. And that's because each version of Hasani Vibes. We're talking about Mr. Thanksgiving right now.
Yeah.
But I decided to be that artist. If you were stuck on the island, and if you wanted to listen to any genre you wanted to, you would be able to listen to Hasani Vibes clearly. You could go to Hasani Vibes profile, and I always ask myself that question: if you were stranded on the island, what artist would you listen to? Because sometimes you're given that thing of like, you know what I'm saying. And so I decided to be that. So each version of Hasani Vibes, I think, has the reason why I have 16 albums is because each version of Hasani Vibes kind of has 3 or 2 albums currently. And I have a Mr. Thanksgiving, which is holiday music. The Son of Soul is for R&B. Kofi Vibes is for my Afrobeat music. He has about 2 albums out. So it's just those things. It's not like I just kept staying at one genre. But what I decided to be is almost like 9 different artists in one artist.
Yeah. You're one thing that when I think of you, I think of a phrase that says be all things to all people.
Come on.
And my last album, Release the Sound, was my last album I recorded in 2021. But I remember recording that album. I wanted to be intentional, even though it was a gospel album.
Yes.
I wanted to feel country music. I wanted to feel reggae. I wanted to feel old school. I wanted to feel trap and all that. So in that album,
you have all of the.
I have all of it in there, and the reason I did that was for that very phrase. I wanted to be all things to all to all people, because not everyone resonates with one sound.
Not at all.
I was a music major. A lot of people don't know that.
Come on now.
I was a music education major, and so in that time, I had to learn different styles of music. So I have learned to become an eclectic, where I love everything.
Yes.
And so I love that about you.
Thank you so much.
But with that being said, you were on an episode of Atlanta Live.
Yes.
And you were honored for ATL Artist to Watch. How was that?
That was like also like just so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? To get recognized for Thanksgiving music.
Yeah.
I truly feel out of all the versions of Hasani Vibes, I mean, all of them are truly authentic to me because, like we said, my playlist can go from Michael Jackson to Drake. You know what I'm saying? To everywhere. But it's to get Mr. Thanksgiving recognized and honored. It's truly a blessing because that's, first of all, what I feel is truly going to take off and get the world. The world is going to notice me from Mr. Thanksgiving first.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to be able, because I didn't limit myself, I'm going to be able to throw these different. Hey, I also do this type of music. I also do this. But it was such a blessing to be up there, and just for the producers and everyone to embrace me, you know what I mean? And I was like a callback. It was like, yo, we love your music. They compared me to Michael Jackson on live.
Wow.
You know, that type of, and I said this, Michael Jackson had Neverland. I wanted to create Thanksgiving Land.
Yeah.
Because I just thought of an environment and a universe for our children, but also the children inside of us.
Ooh, that's good.
And it helps us like not just be so adulty, not just be so, you know what I'm saying? So
I love that. But you do have a love for children because let's talk about the book.
Hey.
I mean, listen, I'll tell y'all, Hasani Vibez, listen, the man is all over the place. I love this.
Yes.
So the book, let's talk about it. So you wrote the book. What was the purpose of you writing the book?
The purpose came from the music, and it also came from growing up to Dr. Seuss. I said, yo, you created your Dr. Seuss character, Mr. Thanksgiving.
First off, tell us about the book, because a lot of people don't know that you write children's books.
Okay, yes. So
let's talk about it.
The book is the first book, Grounded in Gratitude, which is why we had the album. It is truly derivative from Thanksgiving Land.
Wow.
So it's a series. I already wrote a book series, I'm already thinking expanding until I'm like 50 years old.
That's dope.
So it's a book series called Welcome to Thanksgiving Land, and every Thanksgiving I plan to not only release an album, but a book. And the book is truly for us, by us. It is for the kids to, hey, what are you grateful for?
Yeah.
And I'm rhyming on each thing. I've always loved Dr. Seuss, so I'm like, hey, what are you grateful for? They're grateful for the trees, the leaves, the birds, the bees. But also truly reminding them that gratitude is something you need to have not as a reaction,
Mm.
but already you're already
Proactive.
before
Yeah.
proactive,
Yeah.
because gratitude takes you places that you have never been before,
I agree with that.
you know.
Yeah.
And
I tell people all the time the
Mhm.
greatest way to unlock a door to the next level is through your gratitude.
come on now.
When you are grateful,
Yeah.
you literally see an abundance. I remember my old bishop, he used to say, thank you makes room for more.
Come on now.
And so the gratitude to me is so, and I this is a daily practice in my life, Hasani,
Mm.
because I am learning to every day practice gratitude.
Yes.
Thanking God for waking up this morning, thanking God, for the little things, thanking God,
Yes.
you know what, I'm not feeling good today, but I'm in my right mind.
Come on now.
And I think when we find those little things to be grateful for, because life is full of ups and downs, trials and
Truly.
tribulations, but when you take a moment to just be grateful, what you'll realize is that somebody out there would love to trade places
on.
with you
Come on.
because your life is not as bad as
Come
it
on
may
now.
seem.
Yeah.
And so I love that your whole life, your whole brand is suited around Thanksgiving and
Truly.
gratitude. I love that.
Thank you
So,
much.
with that being said, the Thanksgiving Everyday Foundation. Can you tell us more about that?
Oh my gosh, you pulling that's
I'm
great.
pulling teeth.
I love it.
I know my job
I
after
love
4
it.
seasons.
Right.
I know how to interview somebody.
So
Uh-huh.
the Thanksgiving Everyday Foundation, as we talked about, everything. I had to get my priorities straight. Everything came from the music. Thanksgiving Every Day is me realizing the power in Thanksgiving.
Wow.
I feel like Thanksgiving is the only holiday out of all the holidays that can be practiced every day.
Yeah.
So now I don't just promote the holiday is cool. We also know the history behind Thanksgiving,
Right.
which is something I acknowledge, and I also say, hey, I'll focus on more of the spirit of Thanksgiving.
I like that.
Thanksgiving is mentioned like 9+ times in the Bible.
Yeah.
And you know that God said, keep with Thanksgiving, come with Thanksgiving in your heart.
Yeah.
Because what Thanksgiving do is keeps you present.
Ooh.
And when you're able to be present, then you can feel the blessings. You're able to know what God had. But Thanksgiving Everyday Foundation literally came from me saying, this is not, Thanksgiving shouldn't just be a one-day thing.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving should literally be practiced every day.
I agree.
So with that came from me realizing, and also like on a business mindset, this Thanksgiving should be practiced every day.
Mhm.
But we can also, especially the philanthropists. Hey,
Philanthropy.
Philanthropy. There we go.
Listen, words
It's
get
there.
me all the time.
Come
You ain't
on
lying,
now.
brother. At least you
It's
make
right
me feel
there,
better.
right?
Because listen, one thing, if you watch, let me tell you something, Sonny. If y'all have watched Enjoy the Journey, one thing y'all realize, I trip over words like
Man.
that. And I used to be ashamed of that. But
Yeah.
so don't. Because these words be hard coming out when you're trying to get your
Yes.
thoughts out.
And just the philanthropy heart that I have. I was like, I have to do this through a foundation, and I want to be able to give back. Of course, the turkey drives and other things,
Yeah.
but I think that's very important to have just that funnel set up from the music and everything.
Wow, I love that.
Yes.
So what is next for you? I mean, we
Mm.
see all the great things that you're doing in music. And first off, we didn't even talk about that you're an actor.
Hey.
I'm telling you, I think this is a game. So you've also landed like a lot of opportunities
Yes.
in the acting arena. Like, tell me some of the opportunities that you've had just to act.
Okay. So I think I'll talk about, I graduated Morehouse College in 2023.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
Okay.
And that was my dream school. And while I was in Morehouse, I was doing a lot of background and shout out to Cap Castings. I was doing so much with them and being able to not only build a relationship, but when people were partying and other stuff, I was going and working background at Tyler Perry. I was working with Will Packer because I knew the kind of life that I wanted to set up after college. So because of that allowed me to almost be on every Tyler Perry thing that he has released. And I'm so grateful to be under that wing and to see what that man has done for us
He's
and our
amazing.
people.
First off, shout out to Tyler
Thank
Perry.
you.
We love you. Thank you for everything you do for all of us. We love you. Yeah.
Yes. And I can say 2024 in my life, I said, God, it's no more school now. I don't have a crutch of school. This is what I want to do full time, to be able to be a creative, a multifaceted. Show me that I'm supposed to be here.
Jesus.
Let me tell you, we did a series called Fight Night with Will Packer.
Wow.
Will Packer, Samuel Jackson, Terrence Howard, Chloe Bailey, Taraji P. Henson,
Yeah.
Kevin Hart. I was able to be around all of those greats
So amazing.
in the 70s. We shot a time period.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how good God is.
Wow.
I said, God, show me that I'm supposed to do this.
Yeah.
This is a day the director and them called me and they said, hey, the director likes your look. Want you to come back in there. Come and sit down for this scene that we have. We're shooting it for the commercial and the promotion.
Come on.
I said, okay, let me sit down. I didn't know what actor.
Wow.
And I thought it was Terrence Howard. He was walking in. I was like, dang, okay, God, you got something. You got something for me. Watch Samuel Jackson walk up in that thing. They said, yeah, come and sit down right next to Hasani.
Wow. That's powerful.
And out of all the actors, that is my favorite. Samuel Jackson and Denzel, my top
They
two.
bad boys right there.
And I said, God, out of all the actors you came to have and confirm to me that I'm supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
So I now, after that moment, I have had over, I think, 70 almost credits of movie, TV, and film.
Come on.
I'm so grateful.
That's God.
be there.
Man.
And I'm just so grateful. I have literally, in short, I have a film and a series that I just finished with H2D Entertainment called Praying Hands That Pray.
Okay.
I have another film that I'm shooting with Aspen Kennedy for a lead from Netflix and Miles Truitt.
Wow.
And shout out to Daniel and Cameron and that is called Without Sin. And I'm like sitting around, I'm shooting all of these series as leads now.
Yeah.
And I'm just so grateful.
It's so funny just being in the right place at the right time.
I'm telling
you, it opens up so many doors for you. And I think a lot of people don't realize that when you put yourself in the arena of the things you want to do, those doors will open you.
They will.
If you trust and believe and you're disciplined, like you said, because, I've just recently broken into filming. And when you go on some of these sets and you see the behavior or you see some of the things that happen behind the scenes, it lets you know that you have to remain who you are at all times. And I believe that is why doors have opened for you, because you never lost who you were.
And to add on to that, within enjoying the journey, the biggest thing that I've learned, like, what advice? I didn't just know who I was. I walked in rooms with no mask.
Ooh,
when you walk in a room with a mask, you don't attract what you're supposed to attract.
Yeah.
How can you get this blessing if you're not even coming in as you are?
Ooh.
Come on now. I mean, that's just like coming in the church. And it's just like for me and you, like we've literally, I've struggled with that. Feel like I gotta take a shower, I gotta do all this before I step up in the building. Sometimes, I mean, I love being clean.
You better take a shower. Let's stop there.
Yeah,
wash your tail now.
Hey, wash your tail. Watch it till I'm feeling like I gotta be the best dressed. I mean, that's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Please take a shower.
Take a shower.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's just like I'm realizing like no mask should be put on, because now I'm gonna block my blessings and opportunities because I'm not coming authentically.
We're not coming authentic. I love that, because a lot of times we do feel like that we have to play the part.
Come on.
Look the part, but our hearts are torn. Our hearts are not right.
Heart posture.
And so, I even had to deal with that in the church, because growing up in the church, you're molded to act fake.
Right. That's
you're
so
molded
true.
to live out a reality that's not there.
Yeah.
But what I've learned, even to break out of that religious mindset, was knowing that who I am is who God created me to be. And when I just be who I am, then literally that is what's going to draw people. That has been the only way I have been able to be successful, is being myself. Sitting in this studio and being myself is what made Enjoy the Journey grow.
Amen.
I used to try to sit here and read now I'm just like, we just about to talk about it. And what I realize is my audience appreciates authenticity. And so I think that is so crucial, that you have remained your authenticity.
Thank you so much. You too.
As we get ready to close this interview, if you could look at that camera and give advice to a creative who may be struggling in their career or in their identity, what would you tell them?
Die empty. Number one is die empty. You only get one life. You have one opportunity. My biggest phrase that I preach now is to not only embrace yourself. I have a song called Embrace Yourself, Don't Hate Yourself. You have to love yourself before you love anybody else. Please embrace yourself. I want you to embrace yourself. Get that relationship with God first. First, realize and surrender to the idea of your life being bigger than you. And every creative in here, you have to think from the mindset of die empty. Perfectionism, all of that other stuff, that's going to hinder moments and time and so much energy. You have to understand when you choose to die empty and you start writing your eulogy now of who you were remembered to be, everything you walk into will be in purpose, on purpose. So please die empty. The graveyard is the richest place in the world, the wealthiest place in the world, because those people went to the grave with billion-dollar ideas. So I just want you to die empty and remember to embrace yourself. Don't hate yourself. You have to love yourself before you love anybody else. Please embrace yourself and die empty.
Ooh,
Yes.
Die empty.
Die empty.
Die empty. You know what? This has been so encouraging to me. And I just want to say Godspeed to you, to
Thank you
everything
so
that you're
much.
doing. I support you. Enjoy the journey supports you.
Yes.
And please, 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 please stay who you are, Mr. Thanksgiving.
Thank
We
you
need
so
you in
much.
this world.
Hey,
We need you in this world.
enjoy the journey too.
Enjoy the journey.
No, seriously. It all aligns, so
Yeah,
thank you so much.
It does.
Seriously.
It does. All right, y'all. This has been so much fun for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember to stay grounded and stay in gratitude.
Hey.
Love y'all.